Hello everybody, Salty Walty is back. I have a match in the my Gashia. This starts at 350, goes all the way to 500. It's a general. It has a heavy stagger main weapon and these extraordinarily strong missiles that if someone's ignoring you and you can just unload your missiles on them, it's it's almost a guarantee that you're gonna break their legs because these missiles have really strong leg breaking capability. They're just insanely good at what they're doing. Um, and the hammer gun is there for like just fat fucking damage. Look at that. And the only reason he did not get heavy staggered was because he started his boost. Its melee is also extraordinarily strong. Uh, so with the limited toolkit that you have, you can dish out insane amount of damage. Only change I would like currently for this suit is to reduce the reload time on the hammer gun by like maybe 1.5 to 2 seconds, and definitely make the missiles come back a little bit faster if they don't up the if they don't reduce the reload time on the hammer. Charge time technically, because I would assume, because the hammer comes right back after you fire it, I would assume it would just be charging, because I would assume that it is firing railgun style, like it's got to build up a charge before it can fire again. So that's my guess of how this weapon works. um, but yeah, if they don't reduce the reload time, I definitely would like to see the missiles come back a lot faster. Just so you're not putzing around for like 5 seconds waiting to do something if you can't move in. Um, this is one of those suits that Zero absolutely hates that I use when he's on the enemy team, because I have like 100% hit rate with it when he's on the enemy side. Um, I've hit him through buildings with this thing, and it drives him up the fucking wall. And it's hysterical when I do it too, because it's just like he gets so annoyed with me. Um, and it's just comical. It's very comical. Uh, but yeah, like it's this used to be one of the generals I absolutely just used all the time back in the day, just because it's still strong, but it definitely needs some love here and there. Um, I don't even remember what this paint scheme is. I see you, Pixie. I know you're there. I can see you through the whatchamacallits. Hey, bud. You're lucky I missed. But yeah, this is definitely a suit you really don't want to get comboed by, because if they can get into you onto melee, um, that melee hurts. This is a very strong melee hitting suit, and that's mainly coming from the Zagok lineage, because it is based off the Zagok. It is a space Zagok. And one thing I found actually interesting, the peas and suits, the Gasha, the the Gigan, the peas and Dowage. I don't remember what else there is. Um, they don't have space affinity. You'd think these suits would have space affinity, and they don't. Uh, which is weird, because they're built for space. That's that's where they were supposed to be chillaxing at. But yeah, they don't have it, and I kind of got confused about that. So I definitely like to see space affinity put on all of those, because that's what they're supposed to be. Well, where they're supposed to be playing at. Um, if you guys didn't know, the Axaku is another one. Yeah. Um, the Ziku Ain's suits, they were technically Pizon suits during the 1 Year War. just the war ended before they were, thank you, weird generator thing. They were supposed to be built during the 1 Year War, much lower technology, as you would assume. Um, but that it didn't end up. So it's when what happens when Federation, won the war, they got the plans for it, and it's just a tackle fest over here. God damn. And so when Federation got the plans, they were just kind of like in limbo for a while. And by the time Titans took over, that's who got the plans for it, and they modified them and everything to be functional and be better. So it was very interesting. But yeah, so yeah, Zequine suits are technically Pizon suits and Xeon mobile suits. So yeah, very interesting. But yeah, it's very interesting how everything plays and all that, now where everything's tied. But yeah, so this definitely was just one of those suits that I find a lot of enjoyment out of using. It's just an insanely fun suit. There really wasn't any need to follow up with the downswing, my guy. Just so you know, you fucking moron. Um, I think he did that shit on purpose because like, I understand, the neutral part, but the downswing, that wasn't necessary. Um, I had, you know, killed him before he even did the neutral, and then he follows up with the downswing. So yeah, what a fucking nerd. But I hate these colors. Are these Johnny Ryden colors? Is that what these are? No, Johnny Ryden doesn't have any. The hell was that? Johnny Ryden doesn't have any white. What are these colors? I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna have to think about what this request was, because I haven't had a request about this suit in forever. So it's kind of hard to remember what these colors were. Nah, I got better melee priority. But yeah, this suit's so fun. It's such a derpy design. Like, just by default, this is. I didn't even hit him. Okay, game. But yeah, this is derpy design 101, and this has always been one of my favorite suits. In this game, it played the exact same in GBO1, which is funny. The only difference is it didn't have heavy stagger. It had instant knockdown, but the play was the same essentially. But yeah, that's my match in the Gashia. One of my favorite suits to use at this or pretty much any cost. It just needs a little love here and there, and I think it'd be in a really tight space, or a really good space. 9 and 2, 102,000 damage, and 4,500 points. Not bad. But let's take a look at the patrons. Oops. We have Brandon Markey, Azrael, Gundam Nuggers, Jeff Dunn, Maverick, Momoka, Peter Strike, Oni Savage, Adam, Xanic Shadow, Suda Souls, Alamos, Mysteries Mercenary, Talameus, Phantom OC, Viscarian, Zenith Ghost, Kig, Bryson, Claudio, Crusader, NJ, Bean, Streeter, Tralos, Destroyer, Sean, Living Deadward, David, RGM. And for the Salt Club, we have Aki and Rand Hero. I want to thank you guys for supporting me. It means a lot. And we shall talk to you guys later.